We're back.
Welcome back to Brain v. Brown. This is episode 3.
And unfortunately, we told you all last time that we had a punishment that I have to do because I lost.
Well, but first, before we get into that, thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch us.
Yeah.
We appreciate you, and we look forward to making more episodes.
Yeah, and if you like a certain segment or something like that, please comment and let us know because we want to try to make this as
enjoyable as possible.
Yeah. Even though sometimes it isn't for me.
All right, so back to the punishment. So as you guys know, last episode 1, I was declared the winner. And we came up with the punishment in episode 2 that there was going to be some crayon eating.
Sean,
so,
can you give me a paper towel?
That's exactly what's going to happen. I hope you're hungry, big boy.
I don't remember ever eating a crayon. So,
I mean, I would hope.
I probably did when I was a kid, but like, as a choice as an adult, no.
I ate a snail once and then I threw up.
Well, I mean, did you eat the shell too?
No. It was, well, I guess it was a slug, like a little slug.
Ew, you ate a slug?
I mean, I don't know. I was a kid. I tried to like eat it, and then
That's.
Can you list off the flavors you are going to be eating today?
Apricot. That doesn't sound bad. Probably will be.
What's the green one?
Green beans with a Z.
Mm-hmm.
And then your last one?
Man, you're getting the full variety.
The last one is brown.
Yeah. I hope you like the taste of me.
Apricot, green beans, and brown.
The paper doesn't come off these. Oh, God, I gotta eat it with the paper on it?
Part of the flavor.
Oh my, okay. Oh, first apricot. I hate you. Oh.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
Oh.
Why does it not come out?
Because it's wax. Oh no.
Well, apricot's not good.
Oh my God. Oh.
I hate Isaac so much.
I didn't make you do anything. It's not my fault you lost.
I'm so sorry, everybody.
I'm not. Oh God.
And then last but not least.
Yeah, the best flavor.
The poop's going to be colorful. Oh, except for this. How's this one hard?
That one's stale. Must be because it's brown.
How you can't even like... I swallowed it.
No! The next time you wipe, it's going to be waxy. It's going to leave. You're going to paint a picture with it.
All right. Well, I'm so sorry that you all had to witness that. I'm sure some of you enjoyed it.
So which one was your favorite? We got to rank them.
Oh my God. Well, I guess
Scale.
brown since I swallowed it.
Scale from 1 to 10.
1 to 10 for each?
Yeah.
1, 1, 1.
Dang.
Well, you know what this means. Begs the question.
God, I hope I
it
don't
begs the
ever
question.
lose.
Who won last episode?
That was definitely
You don't
me.
want to hold that.
Okay.
Definitely.
Who won last time?
Sean, who won?
So, came down to a coin
My
flip,
teeth.
but Derek won.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, revenge is served today. Well, maybe next episode, but
Okay, well,
I've got it perfect. Next episode,
you know what? I'll be a team player. I won't question the validity of of the decision. But okay, so what is?
it's
we
still my teeth.
Are we? Have we chosen the punishment? Are we revealing it? Might as well.
Does it have crayon in it?
Yeah,
Come
little
on.
bits of crayon. What's my punishment?
We're gonna play drink roulette.
Oh,
You won't be able to see what they are, and I know a lot of things that you don't like to taste or smell or
okay.
touch.
All right, I don't want to think about it. Hey, no solids. I'm not drinking solids.
I mean, you just gotta drink and guess what it is.
It's drink roulette, not smoothie roulette.
Then the smoothies a drink.
Uh,
Oh, speaking of debates, debate me. See who wins this time.
definitely me. Definitely me. I feel like everybody can agree. Yours truly. Always the winner. I got shorthanded, but, it's cool. It's cool. All right, so, Sean, what's first?
Does life have meaning, or do we create ourselves?
All right. We want to go first or me?
I mean, you go ahead. I'll take a nap real quick while you mumble out that nonsense that you call words.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, yes, I'm elevating this debate to courtroom levels because the truth deserves a fair trial. Right, Sean?
Mm-hmm.
The question before us today is whether life has inherent meaning or if we simply make it up as we go. Now, my opponent here, in all his charming delusion, will argue that we create our own meaning. But that's like saying a fish creates water. All right?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
The fish creates the water that it lives in.
Yeah. Okay.
That's not true. But the truth is, life has meaning baked into it.
It has
Whether you believe in a divine plan, evolutionary purpose, or even the undeniable fact that every action ripples throughout history, you cannot escape the reality that life is imbued with meaning beyond our personal whims.
God bless. That was boring. That was boring. So, ladies and gentlemen, I urge you to ignore the theatrics of my opponent. He's basically arguing that the meaning is some grand cosmic instruction manual that we're all following. It's nonsense. That's nonsense. You're stupid. You're stupid. If meaning is so inherent, why do people spend their whole lives searching for it? Why do we question it, doubt it, and redefine it? Because we create it. It's not handed to us on a golden plate. It's forged in our choices, our passions.
I mean, God, did he get better?
No, I just read whatever was off of your phone. No, seriously though. Seriously, okay.
I don't have your stuff on my phone. Why would I have your stuff?
I don't know, man. I don't even have stuff on my phone.
Did you just read my things and replace the words?
Maybe. Look, listen.
That's not fair.
Listen. Hey, all is fair in love and war, okay?
Well, what is this?
What is what?
Is this love or war?
It's both. It's a love-war relationship. Okay, so
my opponent's suggesting that because we question meaning, that means it doesn't exist, right? Because we question it? Because people search for it, it doesn't exist? Do you have a meaning, Isaac? What's your meaning?
Meanings, whatever we make of it.
What do you mean?
What do I mean?
Yeah, what's your purpose?
My purpose? My destiny is my own. I forge my own destiny. I'm like a barbarian that travels far and wide to conquer and claim whatever is rightfully mine by force. Yeah.
Yeah, you're a regular Viking.
Yeah. I mean, look at this. Look at all this.
You like berserk? You just,
I definitely got the eating portion down straight. Okay. All right.
You said 2 episodes ago, the first episode, you believe in God.
Yeah. In your point.
So God doesn't have we don't have a purpose that was given to us from Him?
Yeah, but we're not bringing religions into this debate. Hey, what happened to not bringing up stuff from previous episodes? Like once it's done, it's done. I thought we weren't doing that.
Nobody.
Now who's cheating?
Nobody ever said.
Don't spin it on me! Are you freaking kidding me, dude? That's gross.
Anyway, life has meaning. Like everybody's been searching for it. Like people talk about it. People want it. And they find it. They do find it.
Yeah.
I found my purpose.
Yeah. Eating crayons. That's your purpose.
Oh, if we create meaning, why do so many people find meaning in the same things? Love, family, helping others, discovery, legacy. These aren't arbitrary choices. They're reflections of who they are, like what they're doing, decisions they've made, something deeper. It's not theirs.
Deep like the way that crown entered your throat. But
you're supposed to be debating me on this.
We create meaning in a lot of things. We create the meaning of love because you know what? Love is a choice. Love is a choice.
Yeah.
I mean that feeling, that's only temporary, but eventually you have to choose. So you're then creating the meaning in that choice.
See, why did he get to bring up God in the first episode? When I did, he says, can't bring up religion in this.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Then yeah, if you erase God or a divine creator from my argument, then yeah, I have no argument.
Okay, there we go. He said it. I win. All right, so God! Next question.
Oh, one of these days.
One of these days.
I swear, one of these days.
Your best moment.
I'm sorry, who's being rude? Can you repeat that? God. Shut up!
I won't let you shut up.
Would you rather relive your best moment or change your worst moment?
Relive your best moment or change your worst moment? Definitely change the worst moment.
Jeez.
Because then you could have multiple good moments. Multiple best moments. You change that worst moment to a best, then you got more best to go around. Like, why wouldn't you want to change the worst moment?
I think what it means is... What? I think...
What did you do?
Oh my God, he's obnoxious! I think what he's trying to...
Are you going to, like, go or what?
I think what he's trying to say is that, like... What do you think?
You got to rebuttal. Come on.
Oh my gosh!
Come
When you cancel out your worst, like it goes away, is what he's saying. Like it's gone. You don't change it into a. Well, no, it does say rewrite. He did say rewrite.
Yeah, it says change.
But see, our worst moments are what make us and shape us. It's kind of like the character debate. It's like that's what those are our choices that make us. We learn from our mistakes. If we don't have mistakes. We can't.
You know, I vaguely remember saying something along these lines in a previous episode, but you know, I'm not going to bring that up because who knows? What do I know? I don't remember anything. But
thank you for saying that.
what if we? And this is funny because now I'm saying something along his. Well, what if we lived in a perfect world where you where you don't have to regret, where you can just live as is, get rid of those bad moments so that you never have to live in that. Yeah.
It doesn't say that you won't have any bad moments. It says rewrite your worst.
Oh, well, yeah. Okay. True. But still, I'd much rather rewrite that worst, man.
Why? Well, you've done some pretty terrible things. Tell us what you've done.
Yeah.
What's your worst thing?
Have you? Oh.
Is this appropriate?
Should I say this?
Is this appropriate?
I mean, okay. I'm. This is up there on one of my worst moments. I really don't want to say it, but I'm going to. Now, before you guys just cut straight to judgment, I was very young.
Get the center ready.
I was very young. I did not I definitely learned from my mistake, and I actually cried over it too because I felt terrible for what I did. But those little firecrackers, like the little like little mini dynamites or whatever that you can buy at the fireworks store
or something like
that.
that.
Like an M80 or something like that, the real thin ones.
Yeah.
I decided that it was a good idea to. I essentially put it in a small creature's mouth and blew it up. Worst moment. I felt so bad. I cried.
What kind of creature was it, Isaac?
It was a frog.
Did it croak?
I mean, it definitely wasn't alive after that, for sure. But
sorry, he set me up.
I set you up. Yeah, see, that would be one of those moments that I'd want to change.
That's your worst moment?
What's up?
You blew a frog up? You know how many people's done that? Kids do that every day.
Really? Kids do that every day?
I'm pretty sure there's at least, we look up how many times does a bullfrog die every day from a firework?
I don't know. Sean, what's the statistics on that?
In the meantime, reliving your best moment would be the best. My marriage, my wedding, I would love to relive that moment.
That was one of the worst that I was willing to share. Okay.
Oh yeah, it was probably.
Yeah, but why do you want to live in the past? Why do you want to live in the past?
I love my wife, and I like.
Yeah, but you
the
get
wedding
to.
we
You
had.
get
It
to.
was fun. I dressed up as Batman.
Yeah, but I wasn't there, so it couldn't have been that fun.
And I kind of wish that you were there, but I also don't know how well you and some of the other guys would have mingled.
I wasn't as fat then. So
anyway,
right.
Reliving your best moment is great.
I have the statistic.
Yeah, let's hear it. 200
bullfrogs exploding per day.
From
What?
Fireworks?
No, just exploding.
Oh, what?
Oh, well, what the heck are they
What do you wanna do
exploding
from-
from?
Yeah, what are they?
Yeah, from fireworks.
What else are they exploding from? Spontaneous combustion.
Maybe somebody's feeding them Alka-Seltzer tablets.
Oh, so that brings it down to just 20 bullfrogs exploding
A day?
per day. Yeah.
20 bullfrogs a day people kill with a firework.
But it says on a major firework holiday up to 200. So 4th of July.
I told you,
there's
dude.
200.
Okay, maybe
People
I'm not the
killing
worst
frogs.
person in the world. But hey, mind you, I was a kid. We all make mistakes. Don't crucify me for it, please.
And my opponent, the ever-brooding philosopher.
I like to think I have a well-rounded mind on the in between my shoulders. Yeah.
If you were a philosopher, your name would be Plato, but it would be spelled
Plato.
Plato.
Yeah, and if you were a philosopher, it would be Alex Jones.
I'm not a philosopher.
That's close enough.
Oh my gosh.
All
Fixing mistakes sounds great in theory, but you don't have mistakes, you don't grow.
Uh-huh.
You should be a perfect human the rest of your life and just think that you're just great. And I don't know.
Well, see, the thing about changing a bad moment is you already learned from that mistake, So essentially, all you're doing is just changing that bad moment into a good one and getting rid of that mistake that was burned into the back of your skull. You still learn from it, so yeah, I win. Mic drop. All right, next question.
Would you rather be given limited opportunities for unlimited time?
You go.
Unlimited opportunities. Like, that's like the more time you have unlimited times to try, and if you mess up, you learn how to do it better next time. But unlimited time, like, we want to be immortal. We've talked about this before. You want to live forever, let everybody else die? I know you do. You said, the goal was to get to the end and everybody dies. You're like, then you just live.
Not that I would want that, but God, like, come on, dude. Think about it for a second. If you have unlimited time, you then also have unlimited opportunities. Indefinite opportunities.
What if the person that you were doing the opportunity with dies?
Okay, next person, next opportunity.
What if it's not the same opportunity?
That's what they're called opportunities for.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's no! No!
It's no!
So you want unlimited time. For what? What are you going to do with unlimited time, Isaac?
It's not that I necessarily want the unlimited time, but it makes more sense.
No. What are you going to do with unlimited time?
I could build an empire. I could run the world. I could be
build an empire?
Yeah, why not? I mean, if you're going to live forever, I mean, heck, you might as well do something. No, I'm going to live out in a shack. Doing drugs.
With unlimited time?
With unlimited time, yeah. That's how I'm going to spend all my days.
So what's stopping you from wasting your unlimited time?
Opportunities. You're welcome.
Oh, God. Okay. I feel like, do you not procrastinate? I feel like you procrastinate. Would you not just put it off? Like, well, you would just keep putting it off.
Everybody.
Like, I have unlimited time. I'm never going to run out of time, so I'll just never do this thing.
Yeah, but you know what that procrastination does? Creates more opportunities.
I don't think that's what he means. What if you never get an opportunity?
Yeah, what if, man? What if?
Not that again. Oh my God. What? What about it?
What about what?
What if you never get an opportunity?
Okay, what if? What
then what's the use of your
what if you never get an opportunity? You have unlimited. What if that opportunity never comes, even though you have limited on yeah. What if somehow you get unlimited time with your opportunities?
Life isn't measured in minutes, Isaac. It's measured in moments.
What if one of your opportunities is unlimited time?
Unlimited opportunities mean you constantly in motion. Like, you're constantly experiencing life. You're constantly achieving.
Yeah.
What's the point of endless time?
I still get to do that.
What's the point of endless time if you're just existing instead of thriving?
Because I can still thrive. You act like I'm just going to sit here and twiddle my thumbs.
I feel like if you had unlimited time, you would sit on your bed, like, on your stomach, with your little magic cards folded out, with your little feet up, kicking them in the air, and you're just that's all you're doing for eternity.
Yeah, making multiple opportunities with my decks. So be it. But I'm going to do a lot more than just magic. Are you kidding?
Why couldn't you answer that earlier when I said, what are you going to do with your time?
I said what I was going to do with my time. Okay. Opportunities.
Please go to the next question.
Yeah, that's right. I win.
Wait, that was the last question.
Was that the last question? I feel like we need an on-the-spot. One more.
You want one?
Just like a rapid fire?
No, just a random debate question.
I will give you.
He talks a lot about wanting unlimited time for a guy that's constantly wasting mine.
Yeah. You know, the only one that's wasting your time here is yourself. You slick back hair piece of garbage.
You probably waste unlimited time just like you waste breath. Trying to convince me that you're right.
Wow. Is that what we're resorting to? Is this what we're resorting to? Mr. Indented Chest over here? Okay. You probably fill it up with queso and make a chip dip out of it.
I'm sorry that you can choose to make your arguments. I can't choose to not have a full chest.
Yeah, well, you can't choose to have a full mustache either, but here we are. All right.
I'm going to give you guys one on the spot.
Yeah, let's hear it.
If you agree, that's fine. But
Look at him sulking over here like a baby.
we're going to find out.
You made fun of my body.
My buddy. Well, look at mine. Jesus. Well, I'm sorry, Sean. I keep on there. What was that?
Would you rather have Morgan Freeman or Danny DeVito narrate your life?
Dude. Okay.
Well, this one's just kind of fun.
All right. I like this. All right. So, like, if I wanted like a really dynamic, like, really nice voice narrating my life, definitely Morgan Freeman. But heck no, I want that funny. I want that comedy, bro. Danny DeVito all the way.
Danny DeVito would be pretty fun. I mean, I think my life maybe. God, no, I mean being around you and
you'd be like all proper.
No, being around you and being around everybody else that we're around on a daily basis, or Magic Mondays or wherever. Danny DeVito would be the best. Could you imagine Danny DeVito us playing a game of Magic and Danny DeVito narrating it?
Dude, that would be the best.
And here comes Kale! Watch him, he's going to tap the monster!
What is that? Was that your DeVito impression?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Anyway. We finally agree on something. I like it. Okay. So.
I don't know if I do.
Well, no one asked you. Okay. What's next? What we got?
Front page. So before you guys get to that, I've got one for both of y'all. So, new movie came out, which is a remake of an old movie, Snow White. The lead actress who plays Snow White, came out and is defending her movie. But no one is helping her in that. So, what do you think? Should she stop or should she continue?
I'm sorry. Wait.
So, the movie flopped like that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So, she's trying to defend it. And I think she's been calling people that have been... she's like, oh, you're bullying this movie, you know. So, do you think this is like a right or wrong thing to do?
I don't know. I've just seen a lot of people making fun of Gal Gadot.
Well, I mean, look, if it's a bad movie, it's a bad movie. Like, there's no two ways of going about it. Like, you can doctor up a steaming pile of crap and try to make it look as nice as possible, but at the end of the day, it's still a steaming pile of crap. So,
I mean, you know,
cut your loss, accept it.
Me not being a big fan of the first Snow White, I could.
Wait, what? Which?
I could get behind hating this one.
What's the first Snow White? Is that like the Snow White and the Seven Huntsmen, or
the Seven Dwarves?
The first animated movie.
Like the one by Disney?
Yeah.
Oh,
this is also Disney, but it's live action.
I feel like there's like 3 versions of Snow White.
There was the ones with Snow White and the Huntsman. Those
yeah,
they were more serious tone.
Yeah.
With Chris Hemsworth in that? Yeah, he was the Huntsman, was he not?
I have no idea.
Look at him.
You should know this, Mr. Movie Director.
All right, front page. But no, yeah, I think that you shouldn't have to defend the Snow White.
Okay, you're right. 2012.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to defend it. I mean, if you're like, the movie should speak for itself. Like, and obviously it is, with people hating it as much as
People
they
don't
do.
like it. They don't like it.
So
Like,
many versions of Snow White.
move on. Make a new movie. Like, do something. Quit
All right,
whining.
so front page. It's time to see these headlines, Isaac, and see what you think about them.
Ooh, yeah.
Escaped otters cavort in the snow as the zoo's search continues. You think they're going to find all those otters, Isaac?
I mean, probably not. Are they even meant to be out in the snow?
I mean, I think otters can be in snow. 2 river otters, Louie and Ophelia, weaseled their way out of the Wisconsin Zoo enclosure last week during a winter storm, appearing on a security camera footage cavorting across the snow as the search continued Tuesday. They escaped through a small hole that they enlarged in a buried fence. You think they're going to find them?
Yeah, probably not. I mean, if they do, they're going to find them dead.
Where was it at? Wisconsin? What are some natural predators in Wisconsin?
I don't know. Out in the snow, probably wolves.
In Wisconsin?
Maybe. I don't know.
I guess maybe.
I don't know what's out in Wisconsin.
I don't either. Cheese.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
Wisconsin viewers, I'm so sorry. Like,
sorry, we're from the South.
yeah, what do we know? Yeah, those otters are gone. They dead. Like in the snow. Yeah, they're dying. They're mammals. If they don't find
mammals
them,
can live in snow.
Okay, not that kind of mammal. They're not geared for cold winter weather.
Otters?
I would think not.
Oh my God, Isaac!
Sean, look it up.
This is not.
Are otters
It just said that they were cavorting
cavorting?
in the snow.
Okay, yeah. If I got out too, yeah, I'd probably cavort around before I died.
So otters have thick insulating fur, waterproof coating, high metabolism,
Dude,
web feet, and strong tails.
shut up. Nobody asked you. All right, let's go to the next one.
You just asked him. Okay,
You're being rude.
Royal Air Force, the British Air Force, engineers shamed by judge over theft of Paddington Bear statue.
Are you kidding me?
No. So, in fact, 2 men who had been drinking kicked and yanked on a statue of Paddington the bear, the fictional orphaned bear who came to England from Peru, until it broke in half. So they pulled on Paddington until it broke in half.
And then took it.
Then they took it.
Yeah, good.
A judge on Tuesday chastised the duo, both military personnel of the Royal Air Force, for being antithesis of everything Paddington's character stands for. So what do you think?
Okay.
Were they showing the character of Paddington, or were they being a little not Paddington?
I don't care about that. Who cares about the character? Like what the guys did? I mean, obviously, so it was at a Royal Air Force like base. Is that what it was saying, or was this just
It's
like
in
in a
Newbury,
public?
Newbury, England.
So it was in a public place. That's like,
yeah,
that's desecration of public like destroying public property.
Yeah, but like the judge said,
I don't care whether what they did, represented Paddington in the right way.
That's the whole point of the. The judge says right here, Paddington Bear is a beloved cultural icon with children and adults alike. He represents kindness, tolerance, and promotes integration and acceptance in our society. Your actions were the antithesis of everything Paddington stands for.
Well, if tolerance was in there, then why wouldn't they tolerate them stealing Paddington? Maybe they wanted Paddington for themselves. That. Why wouldn't they just focus on the crime itself?
I mean, because why are you ripping Paddington now?
Yeah,
it's important.
Yeah, maybe to a 5-year-old. I don't know. Apparently,
let's see what you think about. Let's see what you think about a real headline. I mean, that was real headlines, but like not a weird headline. Let's see.
No, don't bring any political. I don't want that. No.
Why not? What's wrong?
I don't want to.
You can't do politics?
No, we
wait till election season.
I'm good.
We might have special guests.
Oh, like Timu Alex Jones.
Zimbabwe military general replaces Kirsty Coventry as sports minister.
Have no idea who that is. Know what Zimbabwe is, but I have no idea.
Do you know where Zimbabwe is?
Somewhere across the globe.
Do you know what continent it's on?
That sounds like South African.
The South African continent?
Yeah, South Africa.
The continent of South Africa.
Not South Africa, like Africa, somewhere in Africa.
Okay, there you go.
But like South Africa.
Well, those were a few headlines to go through this week. I mean, let's see.
A deeper looking into the making of this mind.
Yeah, so those are little fun ones we can just throw out there. I like to get your insight on things before I try to make my judgment on it and see what not to do.
Yeah, no one cares about your judgment. So, what is our next segment? Or are we doing more of this?
No, the next part was either going to be story time.
Ooh, I love story time.
Story time. Or, hold on, let me find it. Is it rapid fire?
Oh, wait, we could do rapid fire real quick and then go into some story.
Yeah, rapid fire and state your case.
Okay,
So we're gonna do rapid fire first.
let's go.
All right.
Let's go, Sean. Hurry!
I'm giving you guys 30
Rapid
seconds.
fire.
30 seconds.
30 seconds each. No more, no less.
I'm not counting.
Maybe some less.
I'm not going to count.
Okay, are you guys ready?
Nope.
I am.
Let's do it like this. Would you rather every time you walk in a room, a theme song played, or every time you made a funny joke, a laugh track played?
Theme song.
Laugh track.
It's definitely funnier.
I would love the laugh track.
Who cares about a laugh track?
Every time you would talk, there would never be one.
That's your laugh track. Laugh track. At least, like, if I come in the room, you can hear do 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 do, and then you get a natural laugh track. That's way better. Okay.
No, because
Next.
we know. No.
I win.
Well, how many seconds are left?
I win.
No.
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 Hurry. Come on.
No. This
5, 4, 3,
is your theme
2,
song.
1. You lose. All right. Next one.
This is what
You're
would play.
past 30 seconds.
This is what would play.
Let's go.
This
Let's
is what
go.
would play every time if Isaac walked into a room.
Do, 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 do. Come on, next one. Rapid fire. This is rapid fire, Derek.
I think Sean's giving me a few seconds here.
Sean, don't make me come over there. I don't want to have this talk again.
Here comes Isaac. Look out! Here he comes. He might brighten your day.
See, and people would laugh at that.
If you had
Then you wouldn't have to have this ridiculous, stupid, fake laugh track.
No.
Okay, go ahead. I win.
If you had to be haunted by a ghost, who would it be?
Gary Busey.
He's not dead.
But I would want him to be dead.
A
so he could
ghost
haunt me.
haunted by one? Like, is it like so? There's to be scaring us, or like they're just there?
Be possessed by it.
We're possessed.
Oh, sorry, let me redo this.
It just lives in our house.
Yeah, if you want to be possessed, like you would become this person. They become you.
God, Robin
But
Williams.
You didn't say anything about possession.
I would love to have Robin Williams in
You
my
just
house.
totally threw that
as
for a
a
loop.
ghost. Hey,
I restarted the time though.
Robin Williams ghost is what I want living in my house.
I mean, that'd be
You're living in
pretty
your body.
interesting.
In my body?
Yeah, possessed.
I thought you said not possessed.
Ooh, even better. Drugged Charlie Sheen. I think
Charlie Sheen is not dead.
Do they have to be dead? You didn't specify. You just, like,
Oh, I thought the ghost. Well, the ghost is a dead person.
if Charlie Sheen was dead, I'd love to.
If your sneeze caused a minor but annoying side effect, what would it be?
Sneeze.
If you sneezed and something would happen, what would you want that to be?
I would want a sneeze. Maybe a little like.
fart every time.
Why would you want that?
I mean, 'cause it's funny.
I would want like a little like I would want a quarter to show up in my hand every time I sneeze.
That's not a side effect. That's a magic trick, you moron.
Huh?
That's not a side effect. You can't like just. Oh, I'm gonna create money into my hand.
He
That's not
said
a side effect.
anything.
A side effect. Okay, something like that can actually happen. Not a freaking quarter popping up into your hand. That's not a side effect.
That's all. All right.
I guess.
Switch places with the cartoon character for a week.
Oh my god! A cartoon character to trade places with? Jeez. Can we pick for each other? Because I would love to pick Isaac's cartoon character.
Yeah, of course you would. Of course you would. I'm gonna pick.
No, I would like to be.
I'm gonna pick Jerry from Tom and Jerry.
You want to be Jerry?
Yeah.
Dang it.
Be Jerry. You can be Tom.
No, I don't want to be Tom.
Yeah. No, you can be Wile E. Coyote.
No.
I'll be the Road
I'll be
Runner.
Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, of course you pick Bugs
I'll be Bugs Bunny, you know,
I'll be Lola
Spider-Man.
then.
Anybody that's probably the main character in their show.
I'll be Lola then. I love that look.
Okay, this one's gonna be a weird one. If you had to eat any condiment, like soup, what would it be?
A condiment like soup. Oh, man.
I don't really like condiments, so
Polynesian sauce.
Polynesian sauce?
I could probably drink Polynesian sauce.
I guess if it had to be a condiment, look, I don't really care for condiments.
Ketchup. He loves ketchup.
Heck no, that's the worst of the worst. Ranch. I'll drink ranch. It has to be some good ranch though.
All right, I'm gonna give you guys one more.
I didn't think you liked ranch.
I don't really care. I don't really care for condiments. So
Blue cheese?
oh no, teriyaki.
Yeah.
Teriyaki. All right, that's the winner.
All right. Would you rather have an army of geese following you, or have to wrestle a raccoon once a week?
Dude, I'm wrestling that raccoon.
Yeah, I would have an army of geese.
Why?
Like, why would
That would be so.
you have to
annoying.
fight the raccoon?
Yeah, but
Why would you?
just punt. It's one raccoon. Just punt it. What's it gonna do?
Have you ever been around a raccoon that
Yes.
like, fights you?
I have gotten into a fight with a raccoon before.
When?
Okay, little bit of story time. Okay, I had a friend from high school that we would go.
I forgot. I'm sorry. I shouldn't ask when.
He would have a birthday party every year.
Oh, we're going to state your case.
We would. He had a birthday party every year, and we would all chill down in the basement. Well, there was a window down in the basement that led to the outside where their pool was, and inside was the washer dryer bathroom. Okay, just about every year raccoons would pop up in that bathroom. Every year, kid you not.
And you fought them.
I did kick one. I did kick one because it tried swiping at me. It left. It was like, heck no. I ain't dealing with that.
See Isaac walking in a pool bathroom or whatever, and there's a raccoon being
There was
in
like several of them.
and they're just like,
They all looked up. They're like,
and they're just, and he just swipes at him. All he does, maybe that raccoon is trying to give you a friendly hug, and you kick it.
oh yeah, because the raccoon was going to give me a hug.
How do you know that?
What delusional world do you live in?
Did you ask the raccoon?
Oh,
or did
I'm
you just
sorry.
kick it?
What am I, Doctor? Do I look like Dr. Doolittle to you that I'm just going to speak to the animals?
Peter's gonna have a problem with this.
Oh, PETA. Okay, come get me, PETA. Come get me. We'll talk then. All right.
No, it's state your case now.
Next segment. You
already started it.
Story time.
You started it.
Story time. Okay.
So wait. Wait. No, you're getting ahead of yourself.
We need to start with the first one. Was Isaac right for kicking the raccoon? Should he have done that?
No.
Wait, I thought we were doing story time.
Yeah.
Why
Isn't that state your case?
Wait, kicking animals.
I thought we were going through my.
Yes, no, that's fine.
Okay. All right.
What's going with this one?
I'm still going to break down your conspiracy theories. That's what I'm trying to tell the audience.
Okay.
If you wanted to just abruptly go to it,
Yeah,
and start
darn straight.
talking because you love talking about yourself.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Isaac's going to tell you all some of his conspiracy theories.
Mhm.
That is, state your case,
Yep.
which is his case, which,
Shut up. All right, my turn.
and I'm going to argue with him.
I mean, he's going to try to. Anyway. So, first one up on the list. Pigeons are government drones. Some believe pigeons aren't really birds, but are actually government surveillance drones. Pigeons, because...
Did we talk about this
that's
last
why,
time?
No, not pigeons being drones.
We talked about your.
They were extinct. They were.
Oh no! That was the other question.
Yeah.
It was the one you asked, wasn't it?
Hey, why are you guys interrupting me? You're being extremely rude. Anyway, that's why you never see a baby pigeon, because they're made in a lab.
Maybe you don't see a baby pigeon because they're in the nest.
No, they're drones.
Last
They're
time.
drones. When was the last time you saw a pigeon actually eat something? That's right, you
They
don't,
were on strike.
because
Yeah, that's what
They're
you
on
said.
strike.
Yeah, you said the pigeons were on strike because they were government drones.
nah, you guys are just making up.
They were
nonsense.
government employees
Mm.
that went on strike because they weren't being treated fairly.
You know, that does sound about something like I would say, but no, you guys are crazy. Anyway, next one. The moon is a light bulb. Okay? The moon isn't a rock in space, but actually a giant LED installed by ancient aliens to give us nightlights. NASA just changed the bulbs every few decades. That one's real.
So you don't believe we've been to the moon?
No. Are you kidding me?
Oh, I'm sorry. You believe we've been to the moon only to change the light bulb?
Yeah. I mean, but no, how can you land on a giant
Do you
light
see how ridiculous this sounds? We've never been to the moon except to change the light bulb.
Yeah, it's a big LED.
And when was this
What are you
made?
not picking up here?
When was the moon made?
Whenever the aliens did that, okay?
Aliens just have LEDs laying around.
Yeah, I mean, they made us, so like
We're not LEDs.
we could be. I mean, we are in a simulation. Ooh. All right, next one. Finland doesn't exist. All right,
Yes, it does.
this theory claims that Finland is a made-up country, and what's supposed to be Finland is actually just open ocean used by Japan and Russia for secret fishing operations.
So what about people that have vacationed to Finland? They just went and they just got there.
It's a
the
fake.
plane just flew. Just went straight in the ocean.
Yeah, it's fake and it's made up. Like they're making a whole nother like country and they're calling it Finland, but really
You said it was
it's just
open ocean.
Yeah, it's just open ocean. But they have the destination, like throw people off the track.
I'm buying
They
it.
don't
I'm
want them.
buying
They don't
a
want them
ticket
in
to
on
Finland
They don't want them in on their. Well, go ahead. It's just like I said.
so I can take it.
They don't want you
video
in on
myself
their
and be like,
fishing.
Look,
They
it's
don't
real.
want you in there on their fishing operation. So, gravity is a hoax. What? I mean, like, what if we're not being pulled down by gravity, but instead the Earth is constantly moving upwards? Scientists just made up gravity to sound smart.
Okay, what about the people on the bottom of the Earth? Would they fly off?
No, because if it's going up, they're being pushed up.
So the people on the bottom should be like laying flat
Yeah,
against the. What?
I mean, something like that. They probably do.
Oh my god! If you say they're
You
sleeping,
know, whenever they're sleeping. That's
my
what it's-
god!
That's perfect. All right. Birds are working for the Illuminati. Not just pigeons. All birds are spies. They charge up on power lines and report everything back to the shadowy.
Okay, we get it. You hate birds.
No,
You don't want to ever be around a bird because it's spying on you.
never said that. Bigfoot was just a hippie, by the way. Bigfoot is real, but he's not some undiscovered species. He's just a hairy, anti-established hippie who moved into the woods in the 1960s and never came back.
And you believe this?
Sure, why not? It's probably Forrest Gump.
Didn't you ask me one time? You were like, "Where do you get your information? Where do you get yours?"
Look,
This is
okay.
like some. I don't know.
Do you ever ask God why he created things? Or, like, ask God, like, why he knows everything?
Now we can talk about God.
Yeah, because it benefits me.
Go on. We'll go on with your point. Do I ever ask God why He creates things?
Yeah. That's my point. So don't ask me where I get my information at. Anyway, last but not least, the Earth is a donut. Forget flat Earth or hollow Earth. Some say the planet is actually shaped like a giant donut, but we can't see the hole because of an optical illusion.
So not only does the Earth,
And also, bees are secretly running the world.
Sean,
Bees are secretly running the world.
don't help. Like, look at it. It's hard enough for me to argue with him, but you're going to sit here and tell me that the Earth is constantly being pushed up and is also a donut, and the moon is a light bulb.
Yes.
So is the moon going with it?
Yeah. All of it is just going
And
up.
what is pushing it up?
Gravity.
All right, that's it. Everybody, have a good time. Hope you enjoyed this week. Next week, Isaac drinks.
Mystery drink.
Yeah, he
But,
doesn't know.
Seriously, though, like, subscribe,
Tell us
comment
who
down
won.
below.
Help Sean out. Tell us who won.
Let us know what you liked, what you disliked. Like, give us some feedback. We'd love to hear what you're thinking. We love you. We appreciate you. And we will see you next time.